just been asked a question in Instagram stories where I do my weekly Q&A, and the question is a great question that deserves a fuller answer than I can give in the 15-second Instagram story format. The question is, how do you maintain the buy-in and standards and the enforcement of your system, your UP system, across all the gyms with all the trainers? That's a very, very, very good question. Here's the thing. If you have any experience of working in a factory, working in a shop, working anywhere where there's people, but with relatively simple tasks, a factory line, and some people are moving things here and some people are moving things there, that kind of thing, you know that still the hardest part of that job is the people. It breaks down because people break down, because people get bored, people get greedy, people are dishonest, people fool themselves, a countless array of reasons. So imagine trying to govern a personal training product where, whilst you can systemize a lot, in order to do it properly, you are addressing somebody's unique needs. This is tough to manage. Then, of course, you give up client contact. As a business, you bring the client through, but it's hard to maintain the client contact. You certainly can't keep a relationship that's comparable to the relationship that the trainer gets with the client. So you're giving the goodies away to the trainer. Of course, if you're good at your job as a business, what do you teach the trainer? You teach the trainer how to get the buy-in from the client. So you're teaching your asset how to get the thing that drives your revenue to buy into it. And if it leaves, and all human beings leave, you've got a problem. Then, of course, you've got the problem of judgment. Everybody has different judgment, different intellectual capabilities, and as much as one would wish that everybody cared to the nth degree, different people care different amounts. So how do you manage that? I could talk about this all day, but I wouldn't, because this is something that we've worked extremely hard at learning within the business. It's also something that we're still learning and we're still getting right, because as the business, we're making this up at UP as we go along, because there's nobody to model, and we haven't done it before. We haven't opened a gym in India before. That's going to bring unique challenges. For instance, we're opening 8 gyms at the same time right now. We haven't done anything like this. So we're expanding fast. Everything is learning. Everything's growing. We've still not got it right. Maybe we'll never get it right. Right being perfect. If you look at our results and you look at the growth of the business based as a results producing business, we've got something right. Now, what does all that mean? It means we have an environment for the trainers where we scrutinize everything that they do. Compare that to an environment for trainers outside of UP where nobody gets scrutinized at all. Primarily commercial gyms where nobody cares what the trainers do so long as they sell sessions, which is the entire opposite of what happens at UP. So we really put trainers under the microscope constantly. And that means it's not for everybody, which is not a judgment call. It's just not for everybody working with us. You've got to really want it to succeed working with us. You can't do the minimum viable amount of work working for us. You will get spotted. If you have a bad attitude, when we're getting better, so you're quicker and faster, we'll spot it and it won't be comfortable for you. So I want to have a business that is world class. That's my goal, is to have a business that's world class across all aspects of the things that we do, both client facing and internally. Don't want to have Apple or Google. I'm not going to be Apple or Google, but I would like that level of quality for what we do. It doesn't make it easy to work for. It's a tough challenge. What it also means, as people often ask me about competitors, and we bred our own competitors in many cities. People who, and do they bother me? Yes, they bother me. The sheer disrespect that comes from these people who steal. There's a business in Hong Kong that's literally copied everything we've done, apart from part of their name. It's just embarrassing. The gym is an utter embarrassment. An absolute embarrassment. But do they bother me? Well, yes, that bothers me, I guess. But do they worry me? No. Because, to be blunt, they haven't got a fucking clue. If you haven't got your own ideas, you're so unoriginal, first of all, forget it. But here's the thing. I didn't get it. They've gone into it to make money. I didn't get into this to make money. I got into this. I wanted to be the best personal trainer in London. I wanted to build a real career. I wanted to give people, clients maximum value, trainers maximum value too, in terms of career progression. But I wasn't thinking about building a global business. I wanted a couple of gyms, 2-3 gyms, and I wanted to dominate London right from the start before I ever opened a gym. That's what I wanted. I admit to that. But I didn't want what I've got now. What I've done is I've become addicted to the challenge. That's what I've realized with myself. I've become addicted to the challenge. I've become addicted to, my standards are very, very high. I don't let anything go. I don't suffer fools more than once. And I wasn't like this to that extent in my previous life before I did this. And I wish I'd been like this earlier, because I would have been enormously successful. If I could have taken this approach when I was 18 years of age. But, wisdom is wasted on youth. Don't worry about these people, because I've described to you the challenges of a personal training business. It's just it's such a difficult business. I'm in contact with personal training owners. They reach out to me via Instagram primarily all the time. And the one thing that unites all of them is, it's Nick, how do you deal with the dishonesty? How do you deal with the lies? And I see the personal training field is littered with broken dreams, absolutely littered with them, crushed dreams, because people can't take. It's soul destroying when people you invest so much of yourself into, because you do invest a lot into your trainers. I'm talking this and this. Soul destroying, and I've managed to weather the storm, and I still have to deal with it, and it's difficult. But I'm very, 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 very bloody minded. I was brought up in an environment that was very, very, very bloody minded, and honestly very hard on myself. So I can cope with that. I built the calluses. I look at these businesses, and I look at how difficult it is to manage. That's the thing. So difficult to manage, to bring to the question. And if I was doing it all over again, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do a UP copy. I would do something better. This is the thing, right? I'm stuck with my UP copy that I think is fantastic for clients. I think genuinely it's fantastic. It's unparalleled, honestly, for personal trainers who want to work hard and who are the right sort. Unparalleled, absolutely unparalleled. But as a business owner, there's other things I'd do. There's other things that are easier. There's other things that are smarter to execute, that don't leave you so jaded. And there's the answer.